Let's see, open the NetBeans. Now here I am going to go to the file, new project, select Java web application, click next. Here I am going to give the project name. I just give the project name as student management. Right, student management. I just put right. Click next. Select as Apache Tomcat. Select next. Click finish. Here your project is created successfully. Defaultly created one page, index.html. Let's select it. Right click and select the option delete. Yes, we have to delete the page. Now what I am going to do is here I am going to create the index.jsp page. So let's select the web pages folder, right click, new, JSP. Have to write the name as index. Right, extension will be automatically taken. Click finish. Right, now your index.jsp page has been created successfully. Now let's add the bootstrap inside the add tag. I already downloaded. How to download a bootstrap I shown my previous video. So let's this is the one. Now what I am going to do is here this is the JS and CSS file inside the bootstrap, right? We have to add it. So let's select the bootstrap folder, right click, copy, back to my NetBeans, select the web pages folder, right click, paste. Right, it pasted successfully. Now let's rename it as a bootstrap. So let's select the folder, right click, refactor, rename. Here we have to keep only bootstrap. We have to remove the other stuff. Let's click refactor. Now it's successfully renamed bootstrap. Right, inside the bootstrap we have these two folders, CSS as well as JS. Now I am going to drag the bootstrap CSS inside the add tag. Let's expand the folder. Now this is the bootstrap CSS. Just select and drag here. Very simple. It automatically taken the path if you select, drag and drop here. Right, after I need this file needed, bootstrap min.css, select this file as well. We have to drag here. Right, it successfully dragged these two files. Right, now what I am going to do is here I am going to do another thing is now I am going to design the form. Right, now let's remove it. Now here it is very simple. Now here first what I am going to do is here make the design. First we have to create div, class, container, open the div, close tag, close div. After that we have to write div, class, row. You have to write row. Right. Now inside the row I have to write the div tag. You have to write 4. Right, we have divided by 2 divs. Right, this is first one. Second one, this one for the form design. This div for need for the table design. Right, this one 8. Right, simple. Right, okay, this is for form design, this is for table design. Right, it's very simple. Now here this is for form design, this is for table design. Right, that's how I have separated 2 divs. Right, first I am going to design the form. So go to this div. Inside this div here, before designing the form I have forgotten one thing. Here the header I didn't design. Right, so let's first we have to write the header first. Right, so here first we have to write here is you have to write new tag. You have to write the new tag, class, you have to write new bar, you have to write dark. Here we have to write bg dark. Right, okay, now here we have to write h3 tag, the same thing. open and close it. Now here we have to write student management CRUD, student CRUD AJAX, dot write AJAX, right. Inside here we have to make the color, dot write style color, dot write here is white, to make the color as white, right, simple, right. Now let's run the program and check how the output like this. Select this project, right click, you can run over here, otherwise select this one, click on this one, you can run here. Okay, there are a couple of ways to run the project, right. Okay, it's working perfectly well. Here student management CRUD, this is the header, right. Now here let's design the form design, right. Now first what I am going to do is here I am going to starting from the form tag, right. When you start the form you must close the form tag, right. This is the structure you have to write. Okay, now you have to write form, first ID, form student, this one should be student, right, form student ID, you have to write name also the same, form student, right. The ID and name should be must, right, when you write AJAX, right, this one should be must, right, you must write this one. Okay, after that what I am going to do is here we have to write div tag, div class, we have to write form group, right. Here you have to select the align left, you have to close the div tag, align left, right. Now here first what I am going to do is here in this div tag I am going to design the label, the student name, right. After that we need a input box, input type text, ID st name, st name, placeholder student name. After that you have to style the bootstrap class, form control. After that we need to write this field is required, right. That's the thing we have to write here, right, perfectly, right. Now the same div I get the copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Here I am going to type course, ID also course, name also course, placeholder we have type close, right. After that we need another field, text field, Control C to copy the same div, Control V to paste here, this one for fee, here also ID fee, name fee, placeholder I am going to write as fee, right. Now I need two buttons, so same div, Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Here I am going to create two buttons, let's remove it. Here we have to write we have to write the button here, we have to write simply button, type button, here we have to write class btn success, right, btn success. You have to write this one, ID should be, you have to write save. Here we have a on click method, when you click this button what happens. Here we have to write the on click method, we have to write here is add student, this is the method I have to create it for AJAX, right. This is the method we have to create it, right. This is the thing we have to do, right. Now we have to name the button, we have to close tag, name this one is add button, right. Now the same button I have to create another button, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This button is here, reset button. You write reset button. Here this one should be here. Right here is you have to write the style warning. It is reset. You have to write here is reset. Okay, very simple, right? Very simple here, right? When you click this button, what happens, right? Now let's run and check how the form look like this. Okay, it's perfectly well, right? It's perfectly, the form is look like, okay, perfectly well. Now here what happens, if you fill this form, enter student names, course and fee, click add button, what happens is it goes to the add student method. Okay, this function needs to go, right? When you click this button, that is the, I have written the event on click here. If you click this button, it goes to this function. Now here reset button, we have to change the ID as reset, right? Now what I am going to do is here, I am going to create the function add student. Before that I have to add the jQuery. So let's back to Google. Here I am going to download the jQuery first. jQuery, press enter key, right? This is the first website, right? jQuery.com. Click on this link, it take you to the website. Now here click on the download button. Now here you have to download this one. Second one, download the uncompressed development, this one, right? Right click, save link as. We have to give the location where do you want to save the file, right? I have to select as F drive. I have to create the folder jQuery. I have to create the folder jQuery. Open the folder. Inside the folder I am going to save this file. Click save, right? It saved successfully. Now what I am going to do is here, I have to download another file. This is very important file. This one is a jQuery validate min.js, right? jQuery validate min.js, this file, right? These two files are we needed in order to connect with Ajax. Click search. Here this is the first link here, jQuery validation. This is the website. We have to download them, right? Click on this one. Here you can see here, right? This is the files, right? Here jQuery validate.js. I need only this one, right? jQuery validate min.js. This file we needed, right? This file also we have to download the same way. Right click, save link as, select the location inside the F drive, inside the jQuery for the same folder. I am going to download this file as well. We have to click save, right? I have downloaded the required files both. Now I have to paste on the web pages folder those files are, right? So let's go to the F drive. Inside the F drive we have a folder jQuery, this folder. Double click and open this right, these two files, right? Now let's select the jQuery folder, right click, copy back to NetBeans, select the web pages folder, right click, hit paste, right? Now it pasted successfully. Okay, this is the thing you have to do, right? Now what I am going to do is here, after this div, right? This is the closing div, this container div starting here, ending div here, right? After that we have to this here, we have to these two divs, right? jQuery, this jQuery JS and jQuery validate min.js. Two files, you select this one, first this file you select and drag here, right? It automatically taken the path. The same thing, this file also you have to drag and drop here. It's automatically taken the path. You no need to write. Okay, NetBeans it's automatically taken the path. Very simple, right? Now here after that what I am going to do is here we have to write the function, right? So how to write the function? First you have to start with script. You have to write script. You have to start with script. Starting tag. We have to write closing tag here. scripts closing tab, script closing tab. Right, now here in between here starting and closing tag you have to write the code. Right, this is the way you have to follow the structure. Right, now here what I'm going to do here, first what I'm going to do is here we have to create the variable var is new equal true. You have to do it first. Right, this is the thing, first you have to do it. Right, after that what I'm going to do is here we have to create the function. Which function we have to create? Add student function I'm going to create. So how to create here is we have to write here function, we have to write the function name, the same name we have to write. So let's copy the function. Right, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, now open bracket and close bracket. Inside here we have to write the code. Right, first what I'm going to do is here we have to write if, we have to write $, inside here we have to write the form ID. Right, form ID means this form ID. This is the form ID. What's the name? Student, FRM student. Right, let's select this one, right click, copy, paste it here. We have to write like this. Right, and paste it. Right, this is how you have to write. This is the efficient way to write the program. Right, dot valid. You have to write the valid. Okay, you have to write valid. Look like this. After that, inside here we have to open and close bracket. Now what I am going to do is here, inside here I am going to create three variables, URL, data and method. First you have to var URL equal, write like this. Okay, var data equal, write like this, blank. Right, first time. Right, var method equal, write like this. Okay, right, this is the way you have to follow. Method we no need that, only we need these two things. Right, okay, now what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to add the record into the database. So we have to write like this, if the same thing is new, this function, this variable you have to get it here, is new equal true. If it is true mean you have to add the record into the database. Right, so we have to write here this URL variable passing here URL equal which page it should be visit. Right, you have to write here is add, we have to write add student .jsp page. We have to write like this, add student. We have to write like this, add student .jsp page. Okay, we have to write like this. After that we have to write data equal, data mean which data we have to pass into this page. We have to tell here, right, to data which data you are passing to this page. Right, which data? This all form data. Right, student name, course as well as fee. These are all the fields, fee, name, course and st name. This is student. Right, so here we have to write is simple, you have to write the serialized method here. Right, we have to write the same thing. Okay, you have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Dot the completely form I am going to serialize. Dot we have a method called serialize. It's a serialized method. This is the method serialize. The completely form we have to serialize and send into this page, student.jsp page. Method, what is the method we have to use it here is post method. We have to post the all values to that add student.jsp page. Right, we have to tell them here. Right, very simple. Okay, very simple. After that what I am going to do is here I am going to go to create the add student.jsp page. So select the web pages folder, right click, new, JSP. Here I am going to create the page as add student. Right, page I am going to create an add student. Click finish. Right here, add student.jsp page. Right, what is inside here? Add student.jsp page. I have to remove it. Now you have to open the JSP tag and closing JSP tag. Inside the tag, what I am going to do is here first I am going to download the JSON jar files. So let's back to Google. Here I am going to type JSON simple, here this one, right? JSON simple 1.1 jar, this one, right? Click on this one. Here this is the website java2s.com. Here download JSON simple, this jar, right? Click on this one. This is the version. Now what I am going to do is here, click on this one, this jar. If you click, that file has been downloaded successfully here. Right click, show in folder. This file I just cut and paste inside the F drive. Right, this file should be there. Now I am going to extract it. Right click, extract all, extract. Right, now let's check whether the file is there or not. Here this one, if you open the folder, this is the jar file we have to add it into our libraries. So let's back to our NetBeans. This is my project, student management. Here I have to add this jar file into my libraries. Okay, this library folder we have to add it. So select the library folder, right click, add jar folder option. Here you have to select where your file reside on your computer, right? My file is reside on the F drive. So what is the name of that one? jQuery simple, JSON simple, this one, this file, right? Double click and open the folder. This is the file, jar file. Select and open it. Right, now you can check here, it is added into our library successfully. After that I have to add the MySQL connector, right? MySQL connector, how to download it, I already explained my previous videos how to download the MySQL connector. So let's select the libraries. I have to add the MySQL connector as well, jar file also. Select here, we have to F folder, MySQL connector, this one. These two jar files also we have to add it. This one, or on the control key down and select both, we have to add it. Right, these jars are must. Okay, MySQL connectors as well as a JSON. Right, now here we have to start with JSON array. JSON array. First file letter should be capital. After that you have to write simple, right? You have to write like this. After that you have to write list equal new JSON array. Right, we have to create the object list. Right, now here we have to select this one. We have to add the class, right? Import for this class, right? These classes are coming from this jar file. Here this jar file, JSON simple, this jar file. Okay, if you are not important into your library, we can't access these classes, right? After that what I am going to do is here, we have to, when you click the button, when you click add button, it goes to the add function. Okay, add function. Now here the complete form I serialize, right? Complete form means this complete form I serialize and send into add student.jsp page, right? So we have to retrieving this data, st name, course and fee, right? So here we have to get them, right? So we have to how to get them here, same thing, string student name equal request dot get parameter. Here we have to write st name. After that you have to write second one. So the same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste below. Second one, course here course. Right. Okay, what is the name you have given here? The same name you have to retrieve in here, right? Otherwise, if you given the different name, it won't work, right? So the same. After that, we have to write another thing is a fee. So fee should be integer. So you write integer data type fee equal. You have to write. We have to convert integer dot pass int. After that, you have to write request dot get parameter. Get parameter. Right. You have to write like this. Here you have to get it as a fee. Right. This is the efficient way you have to retrieving the data. Right. Okay. When you click submit button, sorry, when you click add button, it goes to the relevant function, add student function. Here I am going sending. Value should be sending. Right. So all the form data should be serialized and sending. Right. This URL student add student.jsp, this page, right? We are retrieving them. After that, what I am going to do is here I am going to add the classes, SQL classes. First, it is easy stuff. You have to add the classes. You have to write page you have to write import equal. You have to access all the SQL classes. So you have to write java.sql. You have to write this asterisk sign mean we will be able to access all the SQL classes. Okay, if you write like this. Okay, now we can write here connection. You have to create a connection object, connection con. After that, we have to write the prepared statement object. So prepared statement PST. After that, we have to write the try catch block. So you have to write try. After that, you have to write catch block. You have to write here exception. Right. This is very important stuff. Okay. You must write the try and catch block. Right. So here I am going to write here first JSON object. JSON object. Here I will write obj equal JSON object. Right. Now you have to add the class. Select this one. Import for this class. Right. You can add it. It's automatically shown. Right. Here, this both classes you added. Right. JSON array and JSON object. Right. Now here I am going to register the driver. So class dot for name, you have to add the MySQL driver here. Com dot MySQL dot JDBC dot driver. You have to add like this. After that we have to write the database URL. So we have to write connection equal date driver manager dot get connection. Here we have to write JDBC MySQL. You have to write my database is reside on localhost. So you have to write localhost. What's the database name? StudCred. You have to specify the database name here. Right, this is a database you have to specify. StudCred. Right, inside the database we have a table records. Right, StudCred. Now we have to give the MySQL username and password. The default username password will be root. Password username will be root. Password will be blank. When you install the SAM server, default username will be root. Default password will be blank. Right. After that, what I am going to do is here I am going to write the insert query. So we have to write the prepare statement PST equal. We have to write connection dot prepare statement. So we have to write the insert code. How to write the insert code? Insert into which table you are going to insert the records? Records table. We have to specify the columns properly, right? These are the columns: ID, student name, course fee, right? Now let's write here is st name comma course comma fee. Here we have write values. We have write the prepare statement, 3 question mark. So we have a 3 data. So we have 3 columns. So we have to pass 3 question marks, right? After that, what I am going to do is here we have write pst set string 1 mean this one. Okay, this all the we have retrieving all the values assigned to the relevant variables. This variable I am going to get it and add the data, right? First st name, this one, control C to copy, control V to paste here, right? This name should be go here, first question mark, it's put into first column, right? So control C to copy, control V to paste here. Second one should be course, control C to copy, control V to paste here. Second one should be goes to this question mark, it's put into this column, right? After the third one, we have write here is this one should be the integer type. So we have write set int. The third one C. This one goes to the here, this question marks, it put into this column, right? Now we have to add the data. So we have to write call pst dot execute update. If you call this method, data is added into the database, right? After that, what I am going to do is here we have to write we have to get the JSON object, this one, dot put. Here we have to write name, we have to write here success, right? We have to write like this. After that, we have to write list, this means this array list dot add. We have to write this object, we have to write obj. That's it. After that, you have to write out.println. Here we have to write list dot to JSON string. Here we have to write out dot call the flush method. That's the thing we have to write. After write the insert code, let's back to my index.jsp. Let's write the AJAX. Let's start with the AJAX function. So you have to write AJAX function like this, AJAX, right? Now you have to close it here, right? You have to write like this. Now you have to press enter key. Inside here, first this variable we have to pass it through AJAX. So we have to write type. First we have to write the type. Type mean this one. Which type? Method. So write the method. Which method? Post method, right? It resides on this variable. We have to pass it here. Method, comma. After that we have to write URL. Second one you have to pass it as URL. URL means this variable. You have to pass it a URL, comma. Third one should be the data type. Data type we have to write as a JSON. This is a JSON format, right? JSON format, comma, data. Data, this all the form serialized data. We are passing this variable. We are calling it here, right? That's it. That is the thing we have to write here, right? After that we have to write the AJAX success function. Success for the function. Open bracket, close bracket. Now here everything correct. Now let's see how to, if this is new, equal true. So right here is message alert. So right here record added. Right, that is the thing we have right here, right? If everything correct, right? This all the URL, it is sending through AJAX, right? Okay, through AJAX, right? It's sending through AJAX to this page. Okay, after you add the record, it's receiving to inside the success function, right? The data is successfully added. It's back to index.jsp and display the message record added, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Right here, let's write the name here. Right, now let's write the name. We have to write here is Satish course Java fee 20,000. That's right. Click add button. Now what happens is, after that, right click, impact, we check the error here, console. Valid function is not valid, right? The problem here, function not valid. Right, the problem is, what is the error coming here is, I have a mistake is this function is not valid in here. If you get any error, you can select right click and go to impact, go to the console, you can check here what is the error. You must read here, okay, this here, this error. Okay, click on the line, it shows the error here. Okay, valid, right? The spelling wrong, valid, you have to write VALID, that is a problem, right? Now let's check again, let's run. Right, now I'm going to add the name, right? Satish course, I'm going to write PHP fee, I'm going to write. Right, now let's click add button. Here record added, it's successfully working AJAX. Here it's working fine, right? After add the record, I want to clear this text box as well, so that's the thing how to do. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Go to the table, refresh it. Here it's working fine. Satish PHP fee added successfully. Right, now I want to do another thing is, after add the record, I want to clear up these text boxes. So how to do that is, after get the message, right? So here we have to write here inside success function. Here we have to write, we have to specify the text box names. First one should be this name, st name. So you have to write here like this, st name dot val, right? Of val function, you have to write click, you have to write like this. This is how you have to clear the text box, right? Now the same thing, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Second one should be the course, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V. Third one should be the fee. Right, perfect. Now let's save and run it. This time I am going to write Arun course. I am going to write here as JSP fee, I am going to write as 25,000. Let's write like this. Okay, if you click that button, record error, click OK. Here it's working fine. Okay, it's working fine. I hope guys you understood the things well. I will continue my next tutorial. Hi, welcome back. In our last video we saw how to add the records. In this video I am going to teach how to view the records. So let's back to Google. I am going to download the data table. So I am going to type data table on Google search. Click search button. This is the link, datatables.net. Click on this link. It take you to the respective website for download. So here there will be the download link. Here the table look like this, you can see here, right? So click on the download link above. Now here you will be able to download the, click download tab here. Here there will be the files. So these two files we have to download them. So here, right? So click download files. Right here your download has been started. Right, it's downloaded successfully here. Right click, show in folder. Right, now here I am going to put into my F drive, cut off. Right, now what I am going to extract this one, extract all. Right, data table. Here double click and open the data table folder. Now here this is the two files we needed, data table min.css and data table min.js. Right, now what I am going to do is here, back to NetBeans. Now here I am going to this is our project. Go to the web pages folder. I am going to right click, new, select the option new folder. Here I am going to create the folder data table. I am going to create the folder data table folder. Right, data table folder has been created successfully. Now these two files I am going to add it. These two files I am going to hold on the control key down and I am going to copy these two files. Right click, copy. Here I have to select this folder, right click, paste. Right, we successfully paste inside the data table folder. Right, now what I am going to do is here, go to the add tag. This is the add tag. Inside the add tag I am going to add the data table min.cs. So select this file, drag and drop here. It's automatically taken the path. Right, inside the data table folder we have file data table min.cs. Right, very easy stuff. You just drag and drop here. Inside the add tag we have to write the CSS file. After that we have to call the JS file. We have to write here. Right, this JS file also, you just, this is a JS file, you just drag and drop. It's automatically taken the path and JS min.js. Right, perfect. Right, this is the file we have to we have to put it here. Right, then only we will be able to access the data table. Right, now what I am going to do is here, I am going to design the data table first. Right, okay, after the form design we have another div. We have to, here I am going to design the data table. Now here we have to write here div class equal panel body. Here we have to write table ID. Here we have to write TBL student. After that we have to write class table border. After that we have to write cell padding equals 0. After that cell spacing equals 0. You have to write width equal, you have to write 100%. You have to write the table like this. Right, we have to write the table like this. Okay, now what I am going to do is here we have to write the tag, open and closing tag. Now you have to write the heading. This heading we have to write. We need how many columns we needed? Student name, course and fee, and we have two buttons, edit and delete button. So we need 5 columns. So the same thing, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. We get the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We need 5 columns, right? Okay, perfect. This is the thing we have to write. Okay, very simple. Now what I am going to do is here, now we have to write the function, get all function. Right, we have to write the get all function. So extra spaces we have to, all the spaces I am going to write. Now here I am going to write the get all function. Right, function get all. Right, now you have to write here. Now here we have to write the jQuery for load the table. Right, we have to load the table. right? We have to fetch the data from the database and pass into the data table, right? So here what I'm going to do is, here we have to write here the table name. First you have to write what the table name. Here this is the table name, table ID, this is the name of the table. You just copy, control C to copy, control V to paste here. Right, now here first, after that what I am going to see, you have to write data table dot fn describe. You have to write the method. Right, after that what I am going to say, you have to write the AJAX function. You have to write like this. You have to close here, right? After that we have to write inside this AJAX function, we have to first write the URL equal into when the page is loaded, when this index page is loaded, it is calling this get all function. We have to load the table, right? So what I'm going to do is, here we have to go to the particular URL all student .jsp page, right? We have to create this page later on. After that, comma type, you have to write get. After that we have to write the data type. You have to write here JSON, comma. After now we have to write here AJAX success function. Data this function is started here, closing, right? Now here first what I am going to say, inside the success function, I am going to write first table, the same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste here. After that dot write data table, here we have to write open and close bracket, you have to close it, right? Press enter key, right? Inside here inside the data table, we have to write the data, squirrel and columns, right? So we have to write here data. This data is coming from the JSON format, so here we have to comma, this is squirrel x. We have to write here is true, property true. After that we have to write columns, right? Now you have to write right. Now here I am going to create the all student.jsp page, right? We have to load the data, right, from the database. So let's back to my web pages folder, right click, new, select JSP. You have right here all student, right? Now here click finish. All student.jsp is created successfully. Now we have to remove the stuff, we don't need them. Now we have to open the JSP tag and close the tag, right? Now what I am going to do is, here we have to write the same code, right? Instead of writing again by again, let's go to the add student.jsp page, right? The same code we have to copy, the same code, right? The same array, control C to copy, back to all student.jsp, you have to paste it, right? Now it's asked to import the class, select here and you have to click on this one, right? Imported successfully. After that we need the connection object as well as a prepare statement and result set. So let's back to add student.jsp, this thing you have to copy, control C to copy, back to all student.jsp, you have to paste it, right? If you write once, you don't write again by again, it takes too much of time to complete the projects. we have to just copy and paste it. Now here you have to add the class, right? Not this one. This is MySQL. You have to add this one. Import JavaScript. Otherwise, you have to write the namespaces here. Okay. You have to every classes you have to import. If you write like this, right? You have to write here at page import. You have to write java.sql. If you write the asterisk here, all classes will be available. If you write the asterisk here, okay, it takes all the classes. You no need to write here. Okay, otherwise it all the namespaces you have done connection and preparation, all the stuff. So if you write the asterisk, it is considered as SQL all classes, right? After that, what I am going to do is here we have to write the result set rs. We have to create the object rs, right? Perfect. Right, now what I am going to do is here we have to write the back to my add student.jsp page. Now here these two things, right? Class this one. Now, before that we have to create the try catch. Try open bracket and close bracket. After that catch. What are the exception? EX. Right. Now what I am going to do is here go to the add student.jsp page. We have to copy these 3 lines. We no need to write again by again, this same thing, right? Control C to copy back to all student.jsp. You have to paste it here, right? Here we have to select this one. We have to add the class, right? Okay. Here you have to register driver successfully. We have to you have given the database path. After that we have to write the query. So we have to write string variable query equal. I am going to load the table. This all data I am going to load, right? Student name, course and fee. Yeah, I am going to load, right? So outload here is we have to write the query select. We have to write here select all from. What is the table I am going to load? Inside the StudCred database we have a table records. This table I am going to load, right? This all the columns I am going to load. So you have to write select all from. You have to specify the name of the table records, right? Perfect. After that we have to write the statement class. You have to write statement. You have to create the object stmt equal connection dot create statement. You have to write like this, right? After that you already created the result set object above. You have to get the result set object here equal stmt dot execute query. We have to write the query here, this query, right? You have to execute this query. Okay, select all from records. This query we are passing to this variable. We have to pass in it is executed, right? After that we have to write the while loop while rs dot next. Rs means the result set object rs, this one, right? Now here I am going to create the variables. So int id equal, you have to write here is rs dot get int. This one should be first column should be id, right? This is id column. First column should be the id, right? You have to get the id also. After that we have to write the second one should be string. This one should be student name st name equal rs dot, this one should be string, so get string, right? You have to write here this one as a what's the column st name, right? st name. After that course string course equal rs dot get string, so write course. After that fee, here we have to write fee int fee equal rs dot getInt dot write here fee. Right. Now here we load all the columns values. We have to load it here and assign to the relevant variables id, st name, and course and fee. These value we are sending to the table. Okay. Now what I am going to do is here we have to sending. So we have to send. We have to write like this through JSON format. So we have to write obj.put. This is the key. You can see here key and value. Now here first what I am going to do is here first we have to get this one id, the value. Here this is the key I am going to write here is id like this. Okay. This is the this variable I am going to get it here, and here I am going to set it as a key. Right. This key value it goes to the index.jsp page. Right. So here Control C copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be st name. You have to get the variable here. Here you have to write st name. Right. Same thing. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This is a course. This variable course. Get the variable here and assign to this key. Right. After that, same thing. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. This one should be the fee. The fee. You have to write fee. Right. That's the thing we have to write here. After that, what I am going to see, you have to write the list. This list, right? JSON array list object. You have to get it here. Dot add. You have to. It's all objects. We have to write here. Object, right? You have to make it as a JSON array list. This is all the objects. You have to make it as a JSON array list, right? Now here we have to write here is you have to write out dot print. You have to write list dot to JSON string. You have to write to JSON string, right? After that you have to write out dot flush. You have to write that flush, right? That is the thing we have to write. Okay. Now these values, these keys values, these values we have to get in here. We have to pass into the relevant columns, right? So how to pass? We have to write inside the here, right? Columns, right? Now here we have to write first open bracket and close bracket. You have to write the tab key, right? Now here we have to write first title. You have to make the title. You have to write like this title. You have to give the title name, student name. First column should be student name. You have to give here, comma, data. Okay, data. Here we have to this. What is you have to given here? Name. First one should be the ID. The first one you are getting here. First column is student name. So this one, st name, right? So the st name. This is the key. It is sending to this index.jsp page, right? So here write st name, right? After that we have to write another column, comma, same thing, Control C to copy, Control V to paste below. Here we have to write course. Here also we have to write course, comma, same thing, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Here this column we have to write here as fee. Here also fee, right? Okay, this is the columns names, right? Headings, right? Here these are the data, right? Passing to the columns, right? These are the data. These all things coming from here. This one, right? What is the name you are given here? The same name you have to get here. Then only data will be displayed on the data table, right? So after that, what I am going to do is here, after the fee we have an additional two buttons, edit button and delete button. So how to write the code here is the same code. I am going to copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Now here we have to get it the line, right, like this. It's very simple. This button should be edit button. This button should be the edit button. So we have to write second one, this one. right? Be easy, we have to find it, right? So write like this. This one should be the ID, right? ID means we get the ID. When you are check the row, we have to find the appropriate ID for the column. So we have to get the ID for edit the record. So we have to get this ID. Now here we have to write this one, right? This is starting here, this is closing here. Now we have to write the comma. We have to write another stuff here. We have to write here is render. We have to write render. We write a function. So we have to write data comma type comma row comma meta, right? You have to write like this. Okay. After that you have to write here, we have to write the return. You have to write button class equal, you have to write like this, button class equal, you have to write btn success, right, class. After that you have to write on click method equal, we have to write here is get details. We have to create the on click function name get details. Now here we have to write the ID here. Inside this bracket we have to write single quotation. We have to write single quotation. We have to remove one thing right here, double plus. Inside here we have to write this one, mdata, this data. What's the ID coming here? We have to write Ctrl C to copy. We have to put it here, right? That is the thing we have to write. After that, what I am going to do is here we have to write here is we have to close this button. Sorry, we have to open the button. We have to close the button here. We have to write here edit button. Edit here, right? We have to write the closing tag of the button, right? That is the thing we have to write. Now you have to end the statement, right? Now what I am going to do is here, this is for edit button. So another one for the delete button, we have to create the same thing. So the same thing you have to copy this starting here, this closing here, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste below. This one for edit, delete. So delete also we have to get the ID when you delete the record, right? So title will be delete. So here we have to write here get delete. On click method we have set it as a delete. Button name you have to write as a delete, right? Now here this one we have to change the bootstrap button, not success. We have to write danger. We have to write danger, right? That's it. That is the thing we have to write. Okay, the simple stuff we have to write. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Everything fine. Everything fine. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not, right? Okay, now let's check. Now this function Ctrl C to copy, when the form is loaded, this function called. Okay, we have to call the load. If you call this one, the function will be load. It shows the record. Click run button. It's loaded successfully, but the problem is here. This is the problem. The student name Arun only display. So let's back to our database table. We have 4 names, only display 1 name. What is the problem? Let's back to our all student.jsp page. Here the problem is the JSON object, this one we have to Ctrl X to cut off here, Ctrl V to paste inside the while loop, then only it loop it, right? Okay, this JSON object, right? That is the problem, right? Now let's save all. Now again I am going to run it. Now here it successfully display the names now. Arun, John, Peter, all the stuff it displays successfully. I hope you guys understood the view part. Hi, welcome back. In our last video we saw how to view the records. In this video I am going to teach how to edit the record. Here if you click the edit button, the relevant row record should be displayed on this form. Here if you make changes and click add button, the record should be updated. I am going to do add part and edit part, both are doing the same form using AJAX. I already taught this edit part in my basic CRUD, how the edit part works. So now let's back to our NetBeans. Now here first what I am going to do is here, this is index.jsp page. Here there will be the function called getAll. getAll function does all the records we will be able to view. This is the edit button, this is the delete button, right? Here edit button which has a method get details. If you click edit button, it goes to the relevant function which is a get details, right? These details I already taught in my basic CRUD part. The same thing does here as well. If you click edit button, it goes to the relevant function get details, right? This one will be here, right? Get details function along with the ID. Now if you click this edit button, what does is here right click, you have to check whether the ID is displayed or not. Impact, you can check here. Here this ID is successfully displayed 22, right? This it goes to the, if you click this edit button, it goes to the relevant function along with the ID, right? What is the record you are selected, the matching ID will be goes here, right? And what happen is here I am going to sending to which page, edit return.jsp page, right? These things I already taught. Now here I have to do another thing is here, this one also must, data type we have to receive in here as JSON format, right? This is JSON format we are receiving, right? Now here we have to put like this. Okay, now what I am going to do is here, we have to go to the inside the source package, we have to go to the DAO package, open the student DAO, double click and open the student DAO. I already created two methods, which is student insert student and list student. Now I am going to create the new method which is a get student by ID. So I am going to start public this class name, this class, right? Student, right? You have to create student, you have to write the method name get student by ID, right? Now here it's take one parameter ID. Now I am going to put two exception, SQL exception as well as a class not found exception. I just copy this two. Instead of writing, I just copy and paste it here, right? I open the bracket and close the bracket. Now here first I am going to create the object of the student class, right? We will be able to access all the properties of this class. So what I am going to do is here, back to our student DAO class. Now here we have to write student, we have to create the object, right? I create as st equal new student, right? You can create the any name of the object name. I just create as st. After that I have to establish the database connection. I already established the database connection here. Same connection, I just Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste here. After that I am going to write the prepare statement. So I already created the prepare statement object above. Now I am going to create the, here I am going to get the prepare statement object and I am going to write the query. So connection, this connection object right here, okay, dot prepare statement here I am going to write the query. How to write the query? Here I am going to write select. Here is the database table, right? These are the columns available: ID, ST, name, course, fee. Now here I am going to write here ID, ST, name, comma, course, comma, fee, from which table? Records table, where ID equal question mark, right? What's the ID receiving here? The relevant record should be displayed, right? But the ID is coming here, the relevant record should be displayed, right? If the ID is coming from 23, the relevant record should be displayed, right? This record should be displayed, right? That is the task I have to do, right? What is the ID coming here? We load the particular row, right? After that, what I am going to do is here we have to write the paper statement dot set int. You have to pass the parameter 1, this ID we have to pass it here, right? So it goes to the here, right? Now what I am going to do is here we have to write the result set object. So we have to create the result set rs equal pst dot execute query. We have to execute. When you write the select statement, we have to write the execute query, right? Now what I am going to do is here the matching record should be, we have to set it here, right? So we have to write if rs dot next, we have to write here this student class object st dot, we have a set id, we have a property set id, we have to set here the data, the relevant record rs dot get int, the first column is a id, right? ID, the first column is a id, okay? This id, okay? We have to set it here, right? What is the id? The matching record should be, I am going to set it here, right? So same thing, Control C, copy, Control V to paste here. Second one should be the name, so you have to write set name, you have to get it here. This one should be the get, this is the string, so we have to write get string, right? Okay, this is ID, so you have to int, this is the string type name, so here this one should be the st name, right? You have to write the same name, otherwise it won't display. What's the name you are written here, the same name you have to write here, this name, right? Now here after that we have to get Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Third one should be the course, set course, we have to write course. After that fee, it should be the integer, so set fee, so you have to write rs dot get int, you have to write here fee, you have to write like this. We have to set the value look like this, we have to set the values look like this way, right? After that we have to return this one, you have to return the this object, right? So you have to write return, you have to write st, that's the thing we have to write. Okay, now here, now the error go away, now here you return, right? Now what I am going to do is here, let's back to our index page, right? Now here when you click the edit button, it goes to the function get details along with the id. We are sending through this page, edit return.jsp page. Now I am going to create the page. So select the web pages folder, right click, new, JSP, we have to write the name, edit, we have to write return, edit return, right? What is the name you are giving it, the same name you have to write here. Okay, click finish, right? Your page has been created successfully. Now let's remove the default one. Right, now here we have to open the JSP tag and close the JSP tag over here. Now here first what I am going to do is here, first I am going to create the JSON array list. So you have to JSON. So the same thing I already done in my this one, right? We don't need to create again by again. We just add part we already done. So same thing, Control C to copy back to my here. We have to paste it, right? Now here we have to add the class here. Select this one and add the class, right? After that, what I'm going to do is here we have to receive the ID. Okay, if you click edit button, it goes to the get details function along with the ID. Here this is the ID we are sending, right? This is the ID we are sending, which URL edit return.jsp page, this ID, right? This ID we have to put it here. It goes to this page, right? Edit return.jsp page. Now here we are receiving that ID. So how to receiving here is we have to write the data type int ID equal integer dot passing. Here we have to write request dot get parameter. Here we have to write the ID, what ID you are retrieving. You are retrieving the ID. Okay, here you must, what is the name you are given here, the same name you have to given here, then only the ID should be you have to retrieve here. Okay, we are retrieving the ID and put into this variable, right? This ID, right? You have to put into this variable, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, after that we have to create the object of student class here also. So you write student, create the object stud equal new student, right? Now you have to click here and here import for beans dot student, right? This class is reside on the beans package. Okay, so click here, you have to add the package here, right? After that, what I'm going to do is here, after that we have to write create this one student dow, right? So we have to write student dow, create the object of the student dow. So we have to create here as, let's create as d equal new. You have to write the same, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right? We have to create the object of the student dow, right? Here it's reside on the dow package, here dow package, right? After that, here it's added successfully above. After that, what I'm going to do is here we have to this function, this method get student by ID. It take one parameter. Now here what how to take here is this one, right? This object I'm calling here stud equal this this dow class object d. This dow class has a method which name is student get student by ID, right? It's take one parameter, right? So here this ID we have to put it here. Okay, that's the thing we have to do, right? So here we are receiving the ID and put into this variable. If you call this variable here, what does is inside the dow student dow we have a method student get student by ID. It's take this parameter, and what is the value ID coming here, the matching record should be set it here. Okay, that's the thing does here, right? Does here, right? We have to understand clearly these things, right? I hope you guys you understood this thing well. After that I'm going to get the matching records, right? Now here have to student dow class we have to set the record. So the matching record will be, I have set it here. The set record I'm going to get into this edit return.jsp page, right? So first I'm going to create the variables, integer variables idd, right? I have already created the id variable above, so I have created a different name, idd equal stud object dot, first one should be the id, this one should be get id, right? here, right? Here if you look at the student class, we have see here it's a get id, just set id. Set id method, I have set the id. Get id, I am receiving the id. So here, okay. Now here what I am going to do is here, second one should be the string. This one should be a string. We have right here is st name equal stud dot get st name, second one, right? Third one should be control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be the course, the get course. After that you have to write fee, so integer fee equal dot get fee, right? Okay, now we are get all the values and set into the variables here, right? Setting the variables. Now these values we are passing to which page? Index.jsp page. Okay, student dev class, we have set all the values. We have get the values into the edit return.jsp page. Here we have to get the values. We have set in the relevant variables over here. Now we have to set into which page? Index.jsp page. So how to set here is, you have to write JSON object, you have to get obj equal new JSON object. You have to write like this. Okay, now you have to write, you have to add the class. Now you have to write here obj dot put. Here we have to write, first one should be the id. You have to pass it this one, control C to copy, control V to paste here, right? This is the key, this is the values, right? This key, the key is going to that page, right? So control C to copy, control V to paste here. Second one should be the st name. You write st name, this name, just control C to copy, control V to paste here, control C to copy, control V to paste here. This third one should be the course. Here also course. After that fee. Right, that's the thing we have to do, right? After that we have to write list dot add. You have to write here is, we have to call this object, JSON object, this one obj, right? After that we have to write out dot print. You have to write here is list dot to JSON string. You have to write like this. After that you have to write out dot flush, right? That's the thing we have to write here. You have to remove the unwanted spaces, right? This is the thing we have to write here. Okay, now here this is the thing we have to write. Now here this index.jsp page, this is the inside the AJAX success function. We have to write this all the things we are written in our basic CRUD part. Now here what I am going to say, we no need this one, right? This we no need the conversion part here. We simply we have to get it here, right? This data, right? We are simply call it here inside the val, this data. Okay, data, control C to copy, control V to paste here, data, right? We simply we have to call this one, this data. So we no need to convert, right? We simply get it here. Control C to copy, control V to paste here. In our basic CRUD we have to convert it, right? Here we no need to convert, right? If you make it as a student dev class, we no need to convert. It's automatically convert and coming the JSON format. Okay, it's coming in JSON format. You can see the JSON format whether it's coming success or not. Here you can check here console dot log. You have to write the data. Now you can check here. I have put it all the this console.log, control C to copy, the same thing here as well, our get out function as well. You can check here in our, let's save all, let's check in our console, right, how it's work. Okay, so all the things we are passing well. Now let's check, right? This all the values are passing to the relevant text boxes, like this is st name, course and fee, right? This this checkbox. Okay, SD name, course and fee. Right. Now let's select the our index.jsp page. Right click, run file. You can check here. Right, now here if you click edit button, here this relevant record should be displayed successfully. If you click edit button, it successfully displayed. Now you can check here, right click, impact, console, here this is the array here. This is the thing we have to, the record should be displayed. This one should be the your selected record, right? If you select this, click on this edit record here, again here, this array should be here displayed. So here all things should be displayed like this. Okay, here if you click this Raja, all the things will be displayed. Okay, here this Raja, this one should be the previous one. Okay, this all the things will be displayed successfully. Right, this is how it's work. Right, it's work, it's successfully. This is the JSON format we are receiving the data here. Right, this is how display. If you click the edit button, the relevant record should be passed into the form successfully. In my next video, I will be show how to update the record. Right, this tutorial if you click the edit button, the matching the row record will be passed into the form. I will be continue this video in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. In this video, I am going to teach how to delete the record. If you click the delete button, this entire row need to be deleted. So let me see how to do the task. Let's back to NetBeans. Here this is the delete button right here. When you click the delete button, it goes to the function get delete function along with the ID, right? This ID. Okay, here right click, go to impact. Here you can check here. Okay, here the ID is successfully displayed here. Okay, now when you click this delete button, it goes to the delete function along with the ID. Right, now what I am going to do is here I am going to create the get delete function. Now let me see how to create the get delete function. So here I am going to create the function name, right? What's the name? Get delete. This is the name of the function. Here is ID. Right, here open bracket and close bracket. Right, now here when you click the delete button, it goes to the function get delete along with the ID. Right, so here this one should be the D should be the capital. The same name you have to type here. Right, you have to type the same name. Okay, function get delete ID. Okay, now you will be able to check whether it's working fine or not. Right, here click here, just you have to put hi message. When you click the button say hi. Right, now here if you run, click the delete button, here I should be displayed. Right, it's working properly. Right, now what I am going to do is here, now I am going to write the code here. When you click the delete button, it goes to the function along with the ID. Right, so here what I am going to do is here I am going to create the AJAX function. Now I am going to create the AJAX function here. So you have to write AJAX, you have to write. Right, now here inside here I am going to write here is, first I am going to write type, you have to write post, you have to post the ID. Right, so after that which URL you are going to post, you have to specify the URL name. URL I am going to specify the URL delete student. .jsp. Right, after that comma, specify the data type. Data type is JSON format, comma, you have to data, which data you are going to sending. Right, I'm going to sending ID. So first you have to write the ID, comma, colon, here the ID, right? This ID get here and assign to this variable, right? I'm going to sending this ID, right, to this URL, right? Delete student.jsp page, right? After that we have to write the success function. So you write success, write function, you write here data, so right here data, right? Now first what I am going to do is here I am going to create the delete student.jsp page. So go to the web pages folder, right click new JSP. Here I am going to create the file name as delete student.jsp, right? What's the name you are given here, the same name you have to type here, right? The extension is we don't have to type the extension. Extension is already there. So okay, what is the name you are given here, the same name you have to type here, right? Now click finish, right? Now your delete student.jsp page has been created successfully. We have to remove the default. Now here first we have to open the JSP tag and close the JSP tag over here. Now what I am going to do is here we no need to write again by again the tag also. We already written in our edit student.jsp page. Let's go to the edit student.jsp page. This tags, right? We know we all the tags we have to copy, right? This all the classes. Control C to copy. Back to delete student.jsp page, we have to paste table. Control V to paste here, right? Very simple, right? Now what I am going to do is here let's back to our edit student.jsp page. The same this one, JSON array. This also I just copy, Control C to copy. Back to delete student.jsp, Control V to paste here, right? Now what I am going to do is here I send the ID. Here this ID we are sending to delete student.jsp page. We have to retrieve the ID. So how to retrieve the ID is you have to write here int ID equal integer dot parseInt. You have to write request dot get parameter. You have to write here ID, right? We have to get the ID over here, right? Okay, you keep in your mind what is the name you are given here, the same name you have to write here, then only it will be getting, right? If you write the different name, it won't get the ID here, right? The same name you have to give given here. What's the name you are sending here, right? The same name you are given here, right? So it is assigned to this variable ID. Now what I am going to do is here, let's back to my edit student.jsp page. We have to copy this all the connection and everything, these two lines, right? So before that we have to write the try and catch block. So we have to write try, catch, exception ex, right? Now let's select all. You have to press tab key on your keyboard. You have to align like this, right? Now what I am going to do is here we have to just back to my edit student.jsp page. We have to copy these lines, right? And database path as well as a MySQL driver and JSON object, right? These three lines we have to copy, right? Right click copy. Here we have to right click paste it, right? Now what I am going to do is here it show the error. The error mean this error. I didn't copy these classes, right? Connection and prepare statement, right? We have to copy this one too. Copy and paste it here, right? Okay, we pasted successfully, right? This is a connection object con, this is a prepare statement object pst, right? Now what I am going to do is here, this is the database part, right? So now what I am going to do is here, we have to write the prepare statement. Okay, pst equal connection dot, we have to write prepare statement. Now I am going to delete the record. So how to delete the record? Now here we have to write the query. So you have to write delete from which table you are going to delete the record? Records table, right? Records table where id equal question mark, right? Okay. Now what is the id are coming here, right? According to the id, the relevant record should be deleted, right? The what is the id are coming here, the relevant row, right, should be deleted, right? So what I am going to do is here, you have to write here, this also we have to press tab key, right? Now here what I am going to do is we have to write prepare statement pst dot setInt 1, we have only one question mark here, 1 only id, right? We get the id and delete the row, right? Delete from which table? Records table. What's the id here? Get the id and delete the entire row, right? Now here we have to write here is, after that we have to write pst dot execute update. If we call the function, the row has been deleted. After that what I am going to do is here we have to write obj dot put key, we have to write here is, have to write just name, you have to write here success, right? After that what I am going to do is here, we have to write list dot add, here we have to write obj, this one, right? After that I am going to write out dot println, you have to write here list dot to JSON string, you have to pass it like this, right? After that you have to write out dot flush. Now after delete the row, let's back to index.jsp page. Inside the success function we have to display the message, right? The record deleted, we have to display the alert message. So we have to write here alert, we have to write here record deleted, record deleted, right? This is a thing we have to write. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not, right? Very simple. Now let's click run, click delete button, record deleted, click OK. Here if you refresh it, here it's deleted. Now what I'm going to do is here, after delete the record we have to refresh the table. So the same thing like edit, we have to call the get all function, right? The get all function we have to call this get all function, right? When you edit the record we called here get all, when you insert the record call get all function, delete also we have to Ctrl C to copy the same function, we have to call it here after this, right? That's the thing we have to do. Now let's check again, click delete, record displayed, record deleted, click OK. Here it's working perfectly well, right? Now here we need a break in between this one header and this form. So what I'm going to do is simply be back to our form, we put a break tag, very simple. Here this is our new bar, this is our div container class. Here in between here I'm going to put one break tag, that's it. Now let's run and check. Now it's working perfectly well. I hope you guys you understood the delete part. I will be continuing my next tutorial.